Hi everyone, my name is Melanie and I work with Action for Education. Action for Education focuses on providing access to non-formal education and safe spaces for refugees and asylum seekers in Greece. Since January 2018, we have operated across 3 different locations, the island of Samos, the island of Chios, and also Athens. Everyone here at Action for Education would like to say a massive thank you to all those at Marlow Refugee Action for all the work and all the support and the contributions that you have given to us in the past couple of years. I would like to take 2 or 3 minutes to try to explain the impact of your contributions and your support. For example, I'm very aware that on paper it says that Marlow Refugee Action contributes towards the centre rent and also our apartment rent for our volunteers, but I want to explain how the impact goes beyond just paying for the infrastructure. The impact is in fact much bigger. So, for example, with the volunteer apartments, we think it's really important as an organisation to have representation across our team. So we aim for 50% of our volunteer team or our paid team or the entire team in general, 50% to be from the asylum seeker and refugee community. It's really important that those who then work with us and who then, regardless of their position, have access to other support other than just the opportunity to work and grow professionally. We wanted to support them in other ways in terms of their welfare and also their well-being. So we decided to offer them support in terms of accommodation if they need. So by contributing towards our accommodation for our volunteers, it meant that we were able to provide volunteers also from the refugee and asylum seeking community long-term support where they were able to work with us, but also to have access to somewhere safe to sleep and somewhere that they could eat and just relax and be themselves. And this was particularly important on the islands where the main source of accommodation were the camps. So it was amazing to be able to continually support them in this way and not just that they are able to also join us as a team. So that is one impact. The second impact is across our centres where Marlow Refugee Action also provides contribution towards our centre rent. For example, the space in Athens, it's called the Nest. It is a family centre where parents come with their 2 to 7 year olds and they have the opportunity to come every single day. The children can come every single day and they have access to a child-friendly space that is set up and tailored to them and their age group. There are construction zones, there are art corners, there is a kitchen area, there is a reading area. There's child-friendly spaces set up in a way so firstly that the children can play and the children can just be children, but also there are provocations to support their learning for that age group. So this is one thing. The second thing is that we also have been able to offer language classes for the parents if they wish, particularly English and German as per their request. To be able to give them access to this space every single day, it means that the families, regardless of whether they're learning, regardless of their playing, they have access to a safe space that they know that they can come every single day and they can just spend time together as a family. They can spend time together supporting each other. They spend time together building a community and building a network. It also has been amazing for us to, in the past year, also focus on how we can support them in other ways. So in the centre, we have also facilitated workshops around menstrual health and breastfeeding and family support. We have managed to support them when they needed their COVID vaccinations. We have managed to provide an array of support. And these are the kind of services that are amazing to have, of course, but again, we couldn't do without our infrastructure. We couldn't do without the space. So I just really wanted to try to explain in a few minutes how, although your contributions are specifically for the rent for our centres and also for our accommodation, it actually goes beyond that. And we would not be able to support our volunteers the way that we do. We would not be able to support the families and the beneficiaries and the participants that come into our centre the way that we do without your support in terms of having the space there. So again, everyone at Action for Education would really just like to say a massive thank you for your continued support. And we are truly, truly, truly grateful for this.